Hey, do you remember in the early days of the pandemic how we were all worried that we weren't going to be able to get our food and we were rushing to find the best delivery service, and sometimes you place your order and it would take days, if not a week, to get your food. That's how nervous we all were. Well, it looks like there's going to be a new player jumping into what's already a fairly crowded field here in Canada, and that's Uber. Uber has announced that they are going to be offering grocery options through their Uber Eats delivery service. They're going to have thousands of items from retailers that include Walmart, Metro, Rexall, Costco for a lot of people, Longo's, even Pet Value and Well.ca. They've been working on this for a couple of years. They hired somebody in 2018 to head a grocery division. They've been very secretive about it, but it's going to be launching in Toronto and in Montreal, and they're already going to be going head to head against, Instacart, which is already a really big one, as well as the proprietary ones of big companies like Walmart and Loblaws. So stiff competition, as well as Amazon.com is going to be in it. But they believe that this is a natural extension. People, while they might be sort of newer to this field, there are so many people out there who are used to opening their phone, used to ordering a car, and used to sort of the user interface of Uber Eats. And so it's going to follow that model, and therefore it's going to make it, they believe, an easy transition for people who want to do that. A sidebar and a little interesting note, the very first Uber rider in any country is known as Rider Zero. And you're talking to Rider Zero for Canada.
I remember,
Seriously?
yeah, I remember you telling me that. You were the first. You were the first in this country to ride.
I was the first.
Yeah. And I have
Exactly.
to say,
I took a car from my house all the way to a restaurant by Roy Thompson Hall.
Of course you went to get food. Like that's like
Shocking.
you were the original Uber Eat too. Like you Ubered to get some eats.
Yeah.
I have to say, remember Ben a couple weeks ago when I was like, oh, I don't know if I should order my groceries because my big concern was I want to be able to touch the produce.
Yeah.
I remember Ben, I was like back and forth.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, should I do this? And I hadn't done it
Sure.
yet. And now it is like, for me, this is part of my routine now. On a Monday, I will go on and I'll order. And by the time I get home from work, it's at my front doorstep, and I have an interactive conversation with the person shopping. And I have just found that it is super convenient, and it's one less stop that I have to do. And I've actually, I'm leaning into this. So the more the merrier, the more competition, the better, I think.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are going to be doing that, and they've been doing it because of the pandemic. But when the pandemic leaves us, I think a lot of people are going to stick with this as part of their routine. Obviously, it could be cost prohibitive for certain people, but if it's something that you can incorporate into your life, I can't see people necessarily giving it up.
The one thing I will say, as a person who loves to coupon and to price match, I want to see grocery pickup be better for that, because it is really hard to do it. It's complicated. It's not easy and straightforward. If you look for your cost savings there, they need to get better at that. But I mean, this is the first step. We're going to see this evolve and get better as the months go on.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.